You never would have imagined, honey, that the words Kehlani and Chrisean Rock would be used in a negative context. That being said, it is exactly what is taking place right now. The truth is that their relationship is getting more and more strained. And all of this is Blueface's fault alone.
Closer and closer, she was cool enough to tell me she used to deal with Blue. Okay, I didn't know it was going to affect the next situations. I didn't start acting weird. I was in a weird position though, because like, damn, you should have told me this before I pulled the fuck up. Why? Because I don't hang out with anybody that my BD crack. I think this is where it took a turn. So we start talking, she started telling me reasons why I should get this removed. She's the one that got the laser removal place where I want to go, because that's where she go. She was giving me advice, and then she came out of nowhere, and I'm asking her, like, not like that, but like, where is this all coming from? Like how do you, like she kept saying he's a manipulator, he's this, he's that, he's that. Girl, come the f out. She telling me with her own mouth that Blueface cracked that she'll be not, like, she just starts like telling herself, she like.
In a spirit of Christian sisterhood and camaraderie, she met Kehlani after a church service and they exchanged contact details. The following day, Kehlani was invited to join her for a workout. Hey, Chrisean recorded the entire workout with her permission, and they appeared to be off to a terrific start. But that day, Kehlani went home, re-examined their developing friendship with Crouch, and concluded it would be wise to break it early. She was so upset that she unfollowed Chrisean on Instagram the very next day.
We went to the same church. We saw each other in the parking lot. We was excited to see each other. It was very sweet. It was a great interaction. We exchanged each other numbers. We start talking about what she do, what I be doing. She like, oh, y'all been working out again in the gym. Like, could I come join you? Like, get me right. Like, I'm an athlete at heart. I play pro league. So we just was hitting off on that conversation. Boom. Everything went great. Okay, we working out. Before I start recording everything, I asked her, because I made over 7 figures on my Snapchat. So I asked her first, because I don't know like how people is with other celebrities. So it's like, you mind if I snap like vloggers? If not, it's cool. You know how? Because everybody on that streaming tip, I be streaming on my Snapchat. She like, nah, it's cool. Okay, I'm gonna tell you where it keep going. All right. So she got a studio session afterwards. I said, you care if I join? I would love to see how you work. She's like, all right, but no cameras, this is my home. I said, all right, bet. We went to our house.
Though he has a lot of reputations, Chrisean Rock has never lied. This time, though, she's receiving backlash for saying that Kehlani unfollowed her because she dated Blue.
You don't know what? Just straight up. Real. If you see a girl that got like 1 or 2 friends or none at all, you don't know what's going on in the world. It's 2025. Everybody effing everybody.
According to Chrisean, only Kehlani revealed that she had formerly been intimately involved with Blueface. She went on to say that Kehlani recommended that she get rid of the tattoo of Blueface's mugshot. However, Chrisean said she couldn't take the advice seriously because Kehlani was probably not the ideal person to be offering Blueface advice on that topic, given that she had previously sat on her face. Blueface, in fact, attested to it.
Give me advice about a tattoo, about his face being on my face, but you're the same female that rolled that in your face. You feel me? But I ain't say nothing, bro. I ain't say nothing. I just was, I went through with the situation like, all right, we still could be friends, because how long ago was that? I didn't even ask how long ago, bro. I just was like, all right, let me back up.
In contrast, Kehlani has been refuting Chrisean assertions, stating that she is working on a show in Paris and doesn't give a damn about anything Chrisean says.
What do I gain from this? Bro, please. Oh my God.
This follows her lengthy highlights in which she addressed the matter, stating she came up to me at church and asked to come to the gym. The next day, she visited the gym. In my opinion, it was the proper course of action. I don't currently believe any of this. The next day, I actually physically split for personal reasons. Stay away from me at all costs. You know, I completely... Don't play this. She continued by accusing Chrisean of being a crash, removing all such terrible things just once. You don't need to promote any shady rumors or say lies about me because I dissed myself as a mother and protector of my peace and safety. I was worried about my safety. Therefore, I didn't want to be on camera or keep worrying about my whereabouts or privacy being compromised. Speaking of the shade room, I said, hello, you and your family are in my thoughts and prayers. I'm crazy that I would be set off by that and spread a disgusting rumor that isn't in line with my agenda or schedule, and is truly beneath me. Focus on your relationship with God and your son instead. It wasn't required, refraining from bringing it up. Switch off live and focus on the future instead. Make your life more organized. Kehlani had to deal with it more than once. She went on to discuss the problem in other posts. I didn't listen to anyone who warned me not to hang, she stated. It made me upset when I said that people often misunderstand my personality and attack me. Thus, I was open to forming my own opinion. This is all because I unfollowed in self-defense. And that's exactly the reason. I'm hoping that none of you think this. Apparently, I was tricked into doing this. I felt fine. This is the outcome of ignoring your suffering, nonetheless. Keishan's comment about Kehlani sitting on Blueface's face prompted Kehlani to write again. What a shame. How in the world? We're adults now. As mother as we are. Oh God, could you please? I'm a composer. I've lost this ball. In fact, I'm on set right now. Kehlani is not believed by many people for whatever reason. Why, I don't know. In particular, because she decided not to deal with the full Blueface problem. As you might imagine, we know that she doesn't swing that way at the moment. It doesn't completely rule out the possibility, though, that she and Blueface were formerly romantically involved. Nevertheless, Chrisean is incensed and will not stop coming for Kehlani because this is essentially her brand. How will you, for instance, drag people online when you're a devoted Chrisean? It was discussed extensively on the internet and the math isn't working. Please, everyone, just think about it. That exchange between Kehlani and Blueface doesn't even seem right. I think they haven't even been in the same room together. According to another Kehlani fan, if you don't believe Kehlani, you're a hater because what sense does this make? There are, nevertheless, a number of Chrisean admirers as well. And judging by Kan's answer, I think Chrisean is finally telling the truth. Saying, don't believe the rumors, she never denied the action. You can tell whether you are able to read people's body language. Her desire to keep her business private is quite acceptable. Someone commented, I don't think Chrisean is lying because Kehlani unfollowed her for no other reason than that she doesn't want to be filmed. Simply ending your relationship with the woman is an option. In addition, what does Paris have to do with anything? There's nothing to gain, who said. It is intended to deflect the conversation with both irrelevant points, so that I can clock a lie. I'm hoping passion has receipts. The situation is getting increasingly nasty out here. Therefore, we would want to hear your thoughts on it. First off, do you think Kehlani was right to advise that Chrisean get rid of the Blueface face tattoo and meddle in her personal affairs? Could it be that Chrisean is fabricating stuff to stay in the spotlight? Or is Blueface just running amok, behind the scenes and committing evil? Interview.
Understand what she got cracked by my PD before, and now we are hanging out. And she's encouraged me to get this removal off my face, but it's like it right message, wrong person.